She made a beautiful sister around her neck. Little brother, have you been experiencing shoulder pain a lot recently? Can't sleep at night? Oh, little girl, how do you know? Because the beautiful woman on your neck told me. He also said he was taking you to the underworld tonight. What about a trip? You are talking nonsense. Which little girl is talking nonsense here? The man thought the little girl was just talking for fun. How to expect late, he suddenly became crazy. Master, look what happened to my son. Daddy, help me? The mouse said to take me with him. Winner, don't be afraid. Come, sir, please order. Hurry up and invite Master Jushin to come over. Just say there is an urgent matter that needs to be dealt with by him. Soon the 9-day master arrived. Looking at the man on the bed, he immediately understood that the little princess had previously— What does the letter to yourself mean? Lord Ling Ling is entangled in ... Everything has a cause and effect. Will firmly remember that he was still alive. People who pass him and then retaliate against it. I just saw the haunting girl. He said he was dizzy, and his dad misses him. Because he often drank alcohol to relieve his worries and cried until late at night. If you really want the old man to die, let Gaggle find peace. So old. I hope the two donors can tell the truth. Otherwise, Ling Ling can only go to see him. The only objection, the waiter looked puzzled. He only knew that there were rumors that his own son killed the daughter of the prefect. But when the Ministry of Criminal Justice later tried, said it was someone else. Since the criminal department has already said that someone else did it, so he didn't investigate. Madam, the daughter of the prefect. Is she a winner? If you don't tell the truth now, I can only watch my son, right? Oh, Grandpa, where is your flesh and blood? At first, he was indeed confused. I paid off the people from the criminal department, and I found a scapegoat for winner. But Grandpa, there are no outsiders here. Master Jushin, if you don't say, no one will ever know. The lady did something wrong. If you don't atone for your sins, you'll go to hell. He must face the punishment calmly. Otherwise, not only will he not survive, there will be multiple trials in hell. Make it difficult to get out of life? So persuade my wife to think clearly? A left waiter gazes at his wife. Huddled to the son who is shaking in bed with fear. Bastards are like sand. I have been against your favor since I was a child, but you just don't listen. It's too late to say anything now. Love Zoizabal. Under the orders of the little princess and the emperor. Come and take people away. Insufficient ceremony. The waiter also regretted it late, but he knew he wanted his son to be at peace, able to atone. The only way is to bring him to justice. Little princess, Jiangwen's matter has been dealt with. In addition, this is the soul of Miss Shearer. I'm taking you to reincarnation. Do you have any other wishes? I want to meet my dad. Is that okay? Father sure heard good news. The Ministry of Criminal Justice wants to retry the case. The person who killed my Shearer will finally be tried. Sure, you can rest in peace. Outside the room, looking at his father from a distance. After so many years, his father saved his daughter. There were no more children. His father gave him all his love. But you can't even count the thousands. Reeb is the son of a wolf who was drunk, catch herself in the ground and spoil it. And then he choked himself through his drunkenness. Sister Shearer, coming quickly. If your father is not afraid, you can show up. He can now see the time of a stick of incense. Watching father and son reunite, often suddenly have a lot of thoughts. Oops, if I go, will Dad do the same? But in this beautiful atmosphere, the performance suddenly appeared in front of evening. This is so meow. It's a good time for these two to come. It's been more than a year, haven't I ever found anyone? So now I'm looking for someone. Still here to get the handle on me. Little sister, have you committed a big taboo? How can people meet? You use your spiritual power. Are you afraid that netherworld and heaven will blame you? Really, what if someone is just doing their job? What crime? You two are joking. This beautiful woman has been alive for a year. Where have you been before? Ignore you, it's none of your business. We're talking about you being cheap. We're going to take you to Yanju. Fell by him. I asked them to meet. Why? What can you do to me? Do you think I'm still the weak spirit power I used to be? Will the soul be pinched by you at will? If it wasn't for the original, the first people reincarnated me into the world. I have already soared with the master and the others now. Why don't you teach these two dogs a lesson today? Go to the primitive man to settle the bill another day. We'll give you another chance. Don't worry about today. Otherwise, you will look good for tea later. You are a cultivator. You offend the underworld. I am not afraid that a piece of paper will hit the book and tell the heaven and earth. Go to heaven. Go sue Ben. The baby will see if you have the courage. If the lawsuit is filed, I have to have a good theory with you and June. Why are there so many in the world? But the netherworld does nothing at all. What I said in my hand. There are hundreds if not thousands. Go and sue. See this little doll so strong. Black and White looked at each other. I know it's going to be real. The lucky address set for me to get home is so heaven to find. It can still hold the weapon. Little doll and what can you do? Why can I hear a sour taste? Do you want to become a teacher? I don't accept ... Sister's research suit has only been studied for more than 300 years. How can you mix in these three worlds without any skills? Be black and white impermanence. You can hit 100 at a time. Smell smoke black and white impermanence to be bubbled. I want to explode. But you can't even use the only weapon to repair it for me. Go back and tell you. I want this one in Chan's house. Where did you come from? You can go back to where you came from. You. You what? If you don't go, I'll get serious later. Okay, just wait. Wait for us to deal with you severely. The little princess was just now. Black and white impermanence. Little princess, teach me to draw lucky paper in the future. I want to learn. Why do I want to learn? As the princess bodyguard, if you don't have some skills, it's hard to protect a princess. The time for a stick of incense will soon come. She returned to Wang Wang's side again. Obviously, it seems more uncomfortable to part with him again. Do you still have a mother? Yes, they do, except for my daughter. There are no other children. My parents are very loving. Then why don't you see your mother? My mother died because of me. Mental state has been bad. He might be scared to see me. So be it, Sister Sure. I'll give you one more chance to be his daughter. Do you want it? Is it really okay? Little princess answered. Date. Sparse and unforgettable. Books and newspaper, the book and a piece of talisman and paper. At the same time, the prefect who couldn't find his daughter also ran into the yard. You are the little princess of the dynasty. See Her Royal Highness. Her Royal Highness the Princess, 1,000 years, 1,000 years. Get up. I'm here today mainly because of your daughter. This husband paper contains the soul of Sister Sure. You're going to put it under the pillow. And then, whoops, next. This is me, a doll. It's not easy to speak. Brother Chan, come closer. You tell him. He was sleeping with his wife. Just put this under your pillow. So as long as there is a baby, Sister Sure can come back to them again. Mom, what kind of hard work is this? I'm also a baby, okay? Prefect. This thing. Ziamo inherently at it again, by the way. You met your daughter just now. It was arranged by our little princess. And Zhao arrest was also arranged by the little princess. Now you finally believe our little princess. But this is what you know and I know. Don't let anyone else know. The little princess is grateful. Waiken, keep in mind. Thank you, princess, for remembering. The princess ordered. Waiken must do the same. Alright. Prefect, remember to do as I say. Sister Shilin, some memories in her last life are too bitter. I removed it for him. But his parents' love for him. He can still remember it subconsciously. Watching the little princess leave, the prefect left tears of joy. The princess of Longing Country is so lucky. After returning to the palace, look, my parents are already asleep. Wang Yuan also obediently lay back in the cradle. It still feels good to lie flat. I offended the netherworld for Sister Sure. I don't know what's going to happen next, but don't regret it. After all, the Lord of the Netherworld may not be able to defeat me. And second, don't I still have a master to support me every day? If I was really bullied by the Netherworld, my master is a brother, can you forgive them? Certainly not. Anyway, my master and brothers cleaned up for me. It's been a mess for thousands of years. I don't care about this one more time. Little do you know, at this time neither Emperor Xia Wu nor the Empress were asleep. The two listened to the gentle voice of their hearts. I can't help but feel sorry. But when Emperor Xia Wu got up, but found this heartless little cutie, actually fell asleep. The Emperor fell asleep at night. Just let him sleep. If you don't want me, just hold it if you like. Oops, her one has been born since she was born. I have myself back. It's like you could count on one finger. His daughter's slave? I'm afraid it will be recorded in later generations. The most impressive. It should be the Emperor's cut daughter. Good night, a little tired. I was going to sleep for a long time. But somehow, woke up by something bad. Something big has happened to the Emperor. Something big happened. The Empress Dowager died half an hour ago. What Imperial grandmother's body? Obviously so well nurtured by me. The age of the physical body is obvious. You look like your 40s. Why did you leave suddenly? It must be black and white impermanence. I went back and complained. This dog in June. You actually made fun of this baby's grandma. See if this baby will dismantle your Hall of Hell. Aju followed. Grandma's eyebrows lit up with a mark. Okay, Grandma Emperor. You can come back now. Oh, what a sin. Narcissism is bad. What are you doing here? Wait until the next second. Mother, you are finally awake. The Imperial doctor quickly came and had a look. Thank you, Your Majesty. The Empress Dowager did not expect the bottle to be powerful. It's not like a 60-year-old and the elderly. I feel like I'm in my 30s. Congratulations to the Emperor. Congratulations to the Queen. Congratulations to the Queen Mother. The Empress Dowager is no longer in good health. What congratulations? Humph, didn't you just say my grandma died? The little prince's atonement was a wrong judgment by Wyken. It's a sin. But that's not right. It has been more than 60 years of evil deeds. How can it be wrong to judge? The Empress Dowager was already dead. Dear Bao, Grandma thought she would never see you again. Nice to see you again. Grandma must have a memory of the underworld, right? This memory shouldn't exist. But I look at Grandma's mental state. He didn't seem scared. That's good. In that case, it won't be erased, right? That's great. My father can work for me for another 100 years. My mother can also make me a mommy bag for more than 100 years. Oh, the three of them quietly heard Wen Wen's heart. I don't know how to describe the mixed feelings in my heart, but the most touching. Follow this little Fubao. It's full of luck. Oh, right. I have to find a chance to inform my master. Let him clean up the mess for me. After all, so many goods were broken into. If heaven and earth find out, there will be trouble. How could I not have told the master that night? The master took the initiative to greet. Villain. Just now, I felt that you used the heaven and earth 8 trigrams array. Aftershocks can be felt on this day. Did you fight the Great Demon King? No, I just went to the underworld to teach. The primitive people have gone. That primitive man is so ugly. I wanted to have fun there. Saying that he was too ugly, he taught him a lesson. They also added 100 years to the life of the people around me. Finally came back with my grandmother's soul. What did you go to education for? Did you call him a primitive in person? The most important thing is that you also threatened me in June. Added 100 years of longevity to the people around you. There should be more than one added, right? Oh, yeah. About 10 people were added. And my future second uncle? Did you add a family too? Not short of him. Ups, Master. You are now an important minister around heaven and earth. I'm sure you can handle this, right? Sinner you. Master hasn't finished speaking yet, often forced to turn off the sound of the bells. Don't listen. Wongbot chanting sutra. Did I scold you when you cheated on me? Humph at the same time. The master on the other side is still cursing. That's a good idea. Although your master, I am the sky now. Stop the dance star. But heaven and earth are not easy to fool. So this has to be solved as soon as possible. Heaven and earth, look at what Wyken has brought you. Idol. Wyken will accompany you to drink the glasses. It's really busy today. If that's the case, then half the drinks. How could this wine just fill up? In the distance, you can see the original in a black area. The first man walked in. Heaven and earth, Wyken has a book to do. Something big happened in the Hall of Hell. Please ask the Emperor to make the decision for Wei Chen. That's all. Yanju made a fuss about Wan Wan in the underworld. From start to finish, tell a side story in detail. I thought heaven and earth would catch that doll. Educate. Unexpectedly, the reaction of heaven and earth caught him by surprise. Can't handle this. Should the widow consider reconsidering? Change to a master of the underworld. This person is no small matter. Wesson is really useless to him. How? This is your own business. If the widow's heaven cares about everything, what do you need? Get out of here, you're too old to do this. The widow will be replaced immediately. Saying this, Yanjun was also speechless. This little baby is really not something the netherworld can handle, but heaven doesn't care. He can only go back in grievance. At the same time, this side of heaven and earth, Wu Teching originally wanted to get drunk on Tandy. I didn't expect to be greedy for a cup first, then I got drunk. Tandy took out the memorial just now and took a look. Then he threw it into the trash cardboard box. Send the dance star back. This guy. I finally deceived him. That bottle of wine actually drank most of it by itself. Heaven and earth I seem to feel. Someone has practiced the heaven and earth 8 trigrams array and was born, although immature. But there seem to be powerful people on earth. But it's weird. How could this heaven and earth 8 trigrams formation appear in the netherworld? If he is true, can practice the heaven and earth 8 trigrams array to the highest level. Was it to demolish a netherworld? Heaven can play for him. A heaven and earth? What you said is. Don't worry about that. Everything is under the control of the widow. Then heaven and earth stared at the lower realm. His eyes fell on the bowl with 2 ball heads tied. Bowl. Inside the imperial study, pamper it on your lap in the afternoon. Eating pastries at night. The 2 discussed government affairs and household affairs. These scenes. Heaven and earth are not seen all at once. He knows everything. At the same time, a series of memories came to mind. He had just been promoted to God. All kinds of tedious things in heaven and earth. He was too busy to breathe. Often, it should have been about the same age then as it is now. We're just starting to become conscious. I often go to Lingxiao Palace to find him, but I never accompanied him because I was busy. He longed for thousands of years of fatherly love, as if I never got it. However, the relationship between the little princess is really unavoidable. Back, once the devil was born. To suppress the devil, it requires the blood of the most yin and spiritual power. In addition to that, there was no other way. Heaven and earth hesitated for a long time, but for the sake of the world. He also compromised. In the end, Wang Yuan used her physical body and spiritual power to suppress the demon king under the immortal mountain. At the same time, his soul also disappeared between heaven and earth. Since then, heaven and earth seem to feel that the whole world is empty. So thousands of years passed, he still never gave up looking for his daughter. Until he was about to soar. Heaven and earth know. In those days, Avalokiteshvara used teaching. His will forcibly condensed his spiritual power. After more than 1,000 years of support, let him exist between heaven and earth again. He thought he had a chance to make up for it this time. But what I didn't expect was, Ascension is about to succeed. Often intercepted by the Demon King again. Therefore, heaven and earth are thought to be the way of heaven. He thinks he doesn't deserve to be a father. Then don't let it soar often. But when you see everything that is often reborn again, he finally understands. It was given by Emperor Xia Wu and Wang Nuan's mother. Between heaven and earth, no one can give father and mother love. Especially since Emperor Xia Wu taught his daughter so well. Therefore, he felt that the heavenly Tao had arranged it correctly. This couple, it seems to be tailor-made for Wang Nai. Heaven and earth, you seem to be paying special attention to this child. Is there any special reason? It seems that you have forgotten him. Between heaven and earth. Except maybe Guanyin Bodhisattva. No one knows. Full of the little princess of the Maple Leaf Demon King at that time. My little girl. But why? Why such a big responsibility? It was up to his daughter to bear the burden. Why didn't I hurt him so much in the first place? Let him go to the soul. I never felt a father's love when they were all destroyed. I handed over the jade seal to the little girl on the side. The emperor has a big matter. Please think again. Go away. Do I still need your consent to make a decision? Wenwan, are you interested in this thing? Brother, you have a baby at home. Are you really a pit? I'm still a baby, okay? Who's not a baby yet? You are more capable than your father and me. Smelly daddy. Don't try to pit me. I am now, at least a few more days a month. If you don't want to chop, you won't approve it. If you touch this thing, then you can't get rid of it for life. It turned out that in order to retire early, Emperor Xia Wu actually wanted to take the pass on to a 1-year-old daughter, but this is the moment. The emperor has a report. Said to be in the mansion of the king side by side. I found someone buying something. It looks like a doll. It also has the emperor's name and birthday written on it. What side by side? Daddy and Grandpa, they won't be like this. Someone must have framed it on purpose. Dear Bao, look at your worried little look. My brother must believe his mother. By the way, who is the person who reported it? Glory is a small company. The people at the bottom of the water house are not very clear. Blink of an eye, Wang Lang and Emperor Xia Wu came to the palace side by side. Emperor visit. Welcome. Father-in-law, in your yard. Is there a crook tree? Very risky. Side by side king still doesn't know what happened. Yao. Is the emperor? Did you come here on a special trip to see the trees? Someone reported, there is a doll under that tree. Knocking on my name and birthday. The emperor's family is loyal. Grandpa, Grandma, Uncle, Aunt, lift it up. My dad is scaring you. If there is a problem, it's not that we're here. What the hell, this is not coming back to visit relatives. Here to incriminate. But where did the emperor come to the door in person? Dad, you are bullying my grandfather. We will ignore you. Do you know how hard it is to coax this baby to be angry? Okay, I won't dare to do it tonight. Get up. I don't blame you. Just by the way, the Young family is loyal to me. I know. Wait a minute, let them out. Can I buy you rock candy gourds and marshmallows? Brother shy. Okay, 10 marshmallows, 10 rock candy gourds. This wave operates. Everyone's jaws drop. What are you looking at? Haven't you seen Zheng Hong's daughter? Yes, your majesty. This is indeed the first time I have seen you pamper your daughter like this. Yes, the emperor has indeed never seen it. By the way, what about Yongyi, the second cousin of the father-in-law? That kid has a crush on a girl recently. It's been a long time since I returned to the bottom of the house. Hey, it's really too big to stay in middle school. This bowl has been washed for more than half a month. I don't know how long it will take to wash. Xiao Yi is the daughter of Duke Hengguo, the sons and buddies of the capital. But they all lined up to get married, but they didn't get married. Can stay by your side to wash dishes. It means that my second uncle has a good chance. Grandfather, just wait for my second uncle to marry my second aunt. A few pleasantries. Side by side, the king hurriedly ordered people to dig up under the tree. After all, it's about the innocence of their family. Bullfrog wow wow. Dig, dig, dig. Open with big seeds. Big flower. Hey, haha. The emperor really has a little doll here. Who does this stimulate you to look like? Does the sick woman have an impression? This note is like Wei Chen's. It's just sinister. Sinister intentions. I don't blame you. I also believe it's not you. Emperor, this note was copied from the concubine's father. Yes, it is 8 points similar to my father's notes, but you can still tell it's not his real notes. Don't panic. I'll go back and taste this slowly. Don't make a sound. Since you are here, let's eat here today. At the dinner table, the family sits together and eats, talking and laughing. Kai Wangwen, still very angry at the man in the sunset. Damn, is the clue just broken? Which bad guy did it? Why doesn't the sky thunder and kill these people? Little do I know this scene. Just happened to be seen by the heaven and earth in the sky. Thunder bus. The minister is going to chop up the man. So in an instant. What's the situation with the traffic police during heavy rain and thunderstorm? Leverage is not wind in calendar. Can't God see it anymore? Ah, Mrs. Longan. I heard that someone in Beijing was struck by lightning. Haha, what's the situation? How can you often summon a thunderstorm? Just summon a thunderstorm. Can you specify who to hack? Just specify who to hack. Is it still the one who buried the curse? Oops, it's come true. Can you hear what's in my heart? But P is good. I'd like to see who cursed my father. Go check it out. Who was approved? Oops, it looks like this god can't stand it anymore. Ha ha ha, I don't want my Yang family to suffer from this white halo. Yeah. Although the emperor does not blame us. But talk about it. Our Yang family can't lift our heads either. So this is called the good reincarnation of heaven. Today we have to celebrate. The eldest uncle and aunt are still confinement. I still need your care later. After drinking this cup, you are not allowed to drink again. Well, Daddy is not allowed to be greedy for cups. Ha ha ha, I got it. Only girlfriends are in charge. Don't dare to drink too much. Hey, everyone. What about Grandpa, little princess? Why do you care about Grandpa? I'm so angry. Okay, Grandpa, drink less too. Hey, okay. It's nice to have a granddaughter in charge. What entertainment will there be in the future? Grandpa only has 1 drink. This stinky old man. I usually let you drink less. My ears are torn, I just don't listen. You won't be greedy for cups with a word in the evening. Hey, it seems that in the future, let the little princess take care of your grandfather. Yes, there is a late night. The emperor has changed a lot. No, it's what the daughter says. I have to thank the queen. Have you given me such a baby? So I am a mother who is more precious than a daughter? No, I always liked the queen. Ouch, brother emperor. Why do I feel full without eating much? Yeah. I didn't expect my emperor brother to speak love words. Eat your meal. Chicken thighs can't stop your mouth. Ouch, you surprised me too. My dad is hurt. Unexpected. I can't believe it. Just when the family is happy. Otherwise, there will be small thorns. Soldier to the emperor and queen. Something happened to the Duke of Cha. The Duke of Cha was abandoned. No one else's. As soon as this statement comes out, the crowd immediately exploded the country. This old man thanks for causing my Yang family. See if I cut his father with a knife. I'll go with you. Daddy, I'm going to. Don't worry. This matter will give justice to your mother's family. So the next morning. In the afternoon, Dee specially hugged Wen and went to eat melons together. When I wake up late at night, just see, the Duke of Q's face is like a layer of ink. I heard it rained yesterday. The people of the capital are at peace. Only the government of Chao was approved. Give up and die. It is said that the servants and other pillars of Cheongfu. The child is not dead. Only Che Gong was kissed by Lei. I heard about that too. This is incredible. So, Duke Che could not have done anything. People complain.